Hey guys, welcome back to the farm. Yesterday we finished up chopping corn silage, and today we're gonna go cut the last bit of grass hay for the year. We got quite a bit we got to do to get ready for that. Both disc bunds actually got to be greased still, and this tractor got to unhook it from the chopper and then change up the back end to work on the disc bund, change PTO from 1000 to 540, and then pull the drawbar in and take the little hitch that goes for the chopper off of the drawbar. And I'll probably wash the dust off of this tractor right quick, just so I can actually see what's going on. But let's try to get this thing backed out of the shed here, which is not a very easy task. Make a big circle here and then pull it back into that field that we've already chopped. I can't remember how many days ago, but I'm gonna pull it. We're just gonna unhook it outside right there for now, because then we can leave the dump wagon hooked up to this chopper and not have to fool with unhooking the whole shebang. And then once we get done cutting and rolling, which we should get done with that Saturday, we'll roll all this what we cut today up. We'll just hook this tractor back up to the chopper and pull it back in the shed. I gotta lock the header up on the chopper. Forgot to do that yesterday. Hard to get that off one-handed. Now it's time to go wash this rig. Well, I got her cleaned off. I didn't do any heavy duty cleaning. I just knocked the dust off a little bit. But now I'm gonna go grease the disc binds, and we gotta shuffle some equipment around. So I'm not gonna bore y'all with that, but I'll catch back up with y'all whenever we start. Well, we got both disc binds hooked up and we're heading to the field. Had a little incident and ended up covered in grease. So I had to change shirts. So now I'm gonna be the idiot in long sleeves all day. But Mason's gonna be running the other disc bind, and we're headed to the field right now. mostly just sage grass growing in these fields, but so it's not very nutritious for the cows, but they won't eat it if it starts heading out, so we're gonna knock all this down before it heads out. This will probably be the last day of cutting grass for this year. All the rest of our fields will probably just bush hog. We've got plenty of hay put up, so that's what the plan is for right now. But me and Mason just gonna get going, just getting going here, and we're gonna hopefully knock all this out in a couple hours. I guess I set my magnet at some grease at some point this morning because I got grease on the back of the seat now. That's where y'all are sitting when the camera's off, if you were wondering. That's what kind of view you got. Mason's gonna finish up the first field. There's a couple of little fields kind of around the old farmyard here, and I'm gonna knock them out right quick. Up around the house, and now we've moved down here down the road a little bit to the next field. We got Mason, he started before me, so we got a couple rounds off. It's never good when you're kicking up a bunch of dust behind the disc vine. We can use a rain around here. farm, and boss man called, and he wants us to go cut another farm just down the road from this one. It's about 25 acres, I think. So I guess we'll go cut that one as well, and then hopefully we'll be done with the disc bines for the year. Out the first little field. Now we're heading down the road to the biggest field over here in this area that we're going to cut, and then there's a couple more little fields to do after that, and then we'll be done cutting for today. Starting in the last little field of the year. Well, Mace's gonna cut that last little bit back over there, and that'll be all of the hay for this year. Well, that's all I got for today. Appreciate y'all watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one.